The police state ends with me. We've made it one more day. I'd like to point you to news articles. I'll pop up here and put down in the description so you can click on them as well. Many news articles showing the Washington County of Oklahoma District Attorney's Office was caught in an audit using civil asset forfeiture funds for personal use. In other words, funds that they seized from people or property that was sold and made into money, they used for personal use. You can Google this also, and you'll find a huge amount of articles on this illegal act. And this is very recently, if you look at the dates. So I believe most of the reports are in July of 2015. If you remember, or if you didn't know, you may want to know that under civil asset forfeiture laws, and especially Oklahoma's draconian law, you don't have to be guilty or even charged with a crime to have the police steal from you. As long as the police are willing to lie and say you are a criminal, they can just take anything they want from you, then sell it for cash, or if it is cash, just spend it. Now, that spending is supposed to be on public items. But the Washington County of Oklahoma DA's office was caught using these funds for personal use. That's just theft. No other way to put it. Now you might say to yourself, well, the laws exist, civil asset forfeiture laws, so they can legally take your property, but that's not right. They still have to be reasonably certain that you are a criminal to do so. But since the Barnesville police know you are not, they have to lie and say you are to seize your property. They have to breach the law, and they are. This is, I know I keep saying, but this is just psychopathic. They destroy lives, ruin reputations, cause people to lose careers and jobs and friends and family, and mark them for life as a criminal when they are not. Because the local media reports whatever the police tell them to. So what they do is they want your property so they can use it for personal use. And so they say, well, we'll just call him a criminal, let everybody know about it through the media and every other way by reporting public documents, and not charge him and not arrest him and not do anything, but just keep all their stuff and all their money. I mean, how much more awful and illegal can you get? These are awful illegal acts by the Barnesville Police, DA, and Kangaroo Court rubber stamping judge of the Washington County of Oklahoma. Again, and I've said it before, bluntly, again, they are simply armed robbers with no accountability. The Barnesville Police and Washington County of Oklahoma DA and the Kangaroo Court and rubber stamping judge, they are the biggest roaming gang in town. Armed robbers that show up in huge force and will kill you if you try to stop them. Then they steal your property, threaten you, breach your civil rights, make fun of you, and leave laughing. Even when they are caught red-handed by a state audit, they have absolutely no consequences. Not one single person has been held accountable for stealing public funds for personal use or the constant lies to increase civil asset forfeitures. This is a planned, organized, conspired process through the Barnesville Police Department, the Washington County of Oklahoma DA, and the judges. Seems every person the Barnesville Police decides is a criminal is. All they have to do is say it. Because they say so, and the DA and the judge and the media just work to make the rest of the public believe it. Armed robbers with no morals, ethics, or sense of right or wrong. Sociopathic and psychopathic behaviors. Take a look at the news articles and realize this is your free country, folks. Remind me again about our civil rights and freedom. I mean, goodness. Again, I want to point out what I'm going through is awful and completely unacceptable or livable, but I believe it is about 1% of what minority folks and communities encounter from the corrupt police state. I don't know how you stand it. You're tougher than me. And I don't pretend that what I'm going through even remotely matches what minorities are going through in this police state. However, even what I'm going through is too much, and it must stop. The police state ends with me. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.